What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the BullRush Live podcast. It is good to be back. One sec. Fix my mic here. It is good to be back. We had a little 1 week hiatus there. I got married last week, as you can see. So couldn't make it, but I'm happy to be here. I know we're going to have an amazing show. We got a lot of really great things happening today. We got some really crazy news from the Trump administration on tariffs and cryptocurrencies. Of course, here in about 2 minutes, we'll have our non-farm payroll announcement. And of course, like every week, we have another big announcement with BullRush, another big update. So I'm very excited to fill you guys in on that. If you didn't know, my name is Davin Spurrier. You can see it right there. Social media and community manager here at BullRush, and I do this show every single Friday at 8:30 a.m., except last Friday because I got married. But besides when I'm getting married, which hopefully is only once, I'll be doing this show every single Friday. So, welcome everybody in. If you guys, like always throughout the show, if you have any questions or comments to make, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm looking at all of our chats here. I got the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat, and the Twitter chat all up at the same time here. And I just wanted to welcome all 39,252 of you beautiful BullRush traders. We're up to 39,000 traders now, almost 40,000. Probably by the time we do this show next week, I'll be announcing our 40,000 traders on BullRush, and we'll most likely, if I can pull some strings, we'll do a little giveaway for 40,000. So stay tuned for that. But we got the announcement. So let's go into this. I started a little late here. Let's see what the non-farm payroll numbers are, and they're pending. Let's hit a little refresh ski, and it's 151K. So just slightly below what the expected was. Unemployment rate is 4.1%, and the forecasted was 4%. So unemployment just slightly higher than what we expected. Let me move this down so you can see me a little better here. It looks like someone much taller was sitting here. Probably Trent. Trent is much taller than me. So, but 4.1% forecasted was 4%, and the previous was 4% as well. Last month's employment rate or change was 125,000 jobs added. This month it's 151,000 jobs added, and we're right there with the forecasted amount. Let's check out our competition here and see what's going on there for the news trading competition, because as you know, we always have our news trading competition, which gets really crazy. And look at that. Isn't that the best thing? Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Free. It only costs $3.99, completely free, and it looks like we've got 4 people already disqualified from the competition. So let's check out what's going on here. One sec. Sorry, thought I had a message come up, but it was just a notification. So we got Fens in first. Because this things change real quick in these competitions. So let me hit another refresh real quick. So we got Fens in first place with 2.25% returns. Of course, we can't see what his most traded asset is because he doesn't have any closed trades, but we will be able to see that soon. We got iPaul in second with 2.09% returns, only 0.17% back from the first place leader. And we got on 79. We've seen him before. I know we've seen him in some other competitions. We got him here in third place with 2.04% returns, only 0.22% back from the first placer. This is beautiful. The top 4 people are all less than 1% back, and the top 10 people are all less than 2% back from first place. So this is a close race. I know it just started a few minutes ago here, but we got 57 minutes. I'll be tuning in throughout the live stream here and giving you guys some updates. But I just wanted to make an announcement at 9:30 in the morning, so about 58 minutes from now, we will be having our biggest Twitter space to date. We have some amazing guests on our Twitter space. We have I don't want to forget anybody, so let me pull up the the announcement here. So we're going to have Kevin Malone of Malone Wealth. We're going to have Blake Morrow, who is a Forex analyst. We are going to have Rajan Dal of D&D Trading. And, of course, we're going to have BullRush CEO Trent Hare in this Twitter roundtable as well. And we're going to be just talking about all different kinds of things about Trump's new economy. We're going to be breaking down the new cryptocurrency announcements, of course, all of the tariff news. And all these guys are really knowledgeable in this space, and they're going to give you the best analysis of how the market will react, how the Forex market will react, how the stock market will react, and, of course, how the crypto market will react. So you don't want to miss that. So if you're watching this on Twitter, stay on Twitter and just hop over to that Twitter space after this live stream. And if you're on YouTube, head to our bio, click the link in our bio, and click the Twitter link and head over to our Twitter. And you don't want to miss that, because that, you think I'm good, these guys are a million billion times better. So that's going to be a really great live stream. And actually, I will put the link to this space here in the chat. So if you give me 1 second here, I'll add the link to that Twitter space in the chat. So after this chat, you guys will be able to enter that and get even more knowledge. Told you, it's a really good Friday. We got a lot of awesome stuff planned for you guys. And boom shakalaka. What's up, Sharon Kumar? Nice to see you again. I just added the Twitter space into the chat, so don't join that yet. Join that at 9:30 or right after I end this live stream. Make sure you click that link and hop in there, and we're gonna keep the show rolling for a whole nother hour. So, wow, what do you guys think about this news? Is this what you guys were expecting? We're both are a little worse than we wanted, than we forecasted, but you know, it's close. I know in the past we've seen a lot of different. We've seen a lot more. Cool, Sharon. Good job. We've seen a lot bigger striations, a lot larger. Sorry, I'm just trying to formulate how I want to say this. We've seen a much larger difference between the forecasted amount and the actual amount last month, if you don't remember, and the month before that. So this is nice. It's nice seeing that we are where we expect to be. And of course, with all the most recent news coming out between tariffs, between crypto, between job loss, inflation, all that stuff, it's not the worst, and it could definitely be worse. Yes, unemployment went up by 0.1%, but we'll see how that goes. And of course, we'll go ahead and ask in our Twitter space, we'll ask the experts what they think and how the market will respond. Let's open up a chart here. First, let's see if there's any updates on our non-farm payroll. Yes. Boom. You see what I'm saying? This moves so quick. Now we got C. Brawl in first place with 3.23% returns. We got Mohammed H. in second place with 2.58% returns, only 0.66% back from first place. And in third, we got Fast 55 with 2.41% returns, only 0.83% back from the first placer. And then we have some closed trades. So let's see what first placer. Let's see what Sabral is doing here. So we see he's traded 77 lots so far, all of US 30. So let's check out US 30 in the platform. US 30. Let's check her out. Woo! Yes. So if we look here and see what he did, oh my lord. All right. He started this at 1:34 p.m. Oh, but this is going to be his time, so we'll say 8:34. And these are when he closed them. Okay. So he only held these for about a few seconds, it looks like, about yeah, so he's held a lot of them. He's only holding for a few seconds. Let's see what his average trade duration is 21 seconds. Yeah, so his average winning trade is 2 minutes and 41 seconds, and his average trade duration for losing trades is only about 21 seconds. So very, very short there. Oh, he's got even more trades. Wow. So it looks like he hopped in there all around 1:30 p.m. his time, Central Time, or 8:30 our time. So let's check out what happened here. Yeah. So it looks like he hopped in a lot of these here. He did buys and he closed them up here. And of course he did some sells here. And this is where he cashed in on those sells, which closed at 13.34, if you don't remember. So great job. What's your name? Sabral. Great job, Sabral. This was really great. While we're here, I do have, I might as well announce our latest update on the dashboard. We have an update in the Achievements tab. So if you go over here in the Achievements tab, you always remember you could always update your your profile picture, right? Now we have some new updates. Now you can update your banner, which is right here, so you can add whatever kind of banner you want. Within reason, obviously we do have a team that reviews them, so anything inappropriate or things that break our terms and agreements, we won't be allowed, but as long as it's within reason, you can add whatever banner you want, promote your personal company, promote your social media, promote your personal brand, put it up there within reason. You can also add your own custom bio here. So I put I love BullRush and I'm the best trader ever, you know. So I added that here. You can add whatever you'd like here, you know, your quote, your favorite trading quote, your a really famous saying that you really like, piece of advice that you want anybody that goes to your profile to do. And of course you can add your own social media links. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to your Twitter account. If you click the Instagram, it'll take you to your Instagram account. Really great links. And of course you can add any of your social media links. You could add a custom link, so a custom link to your website or blog or forum or Reddit, anything like that. So you can fully customize this. And of course, as you know, the achievements page is public. So anybody that goes here and checks out what competitions you were in, how many XP points you have and what you got XP points for, your badges, they can go in here and check out your badges, and of course your certificates, they can check out your certificates. Shout out to when I beat Trent at trading. Yes, I will never forget this moment. This is a great moment in my life. But yeah, so for example, if you're a really good trader, you have a bunch of certificates, someone can go over here and see, man, whatever is a really good trader. And he's got a beautiful little graphic up here. Let me check out his Twitter, and then now, boom, you got another follower on Twitter. How do you update this, you might ask? Well, just head over to your settings. And once you're in your settings, boom, beautiful profile picture. You can remove or edit your profile picture. You can edit your bio. It's up to 140 characters. So just like old Twitter, like I said, you have all these different social links that you can add. You can add your Twitch, X, Discord. So if you have a private Discord, you're welcome to add it in here. Your YouTube channel, TikTok, Facebook, and then of course, like I said, your own website. And you would just type in your website, and then click the link button, and now it is linked on there. Here you have your banners. If you really want to optimize and make your page look really good, I would recommend uploading all three of these sizes, or else it'll only look good on one desktop, tablet, or mobile. But if you make sure you resize whatever graphic you have to all three of these sizes, 1920 by 352, 1280 by 450, and 768 by 520, you'll have the most amazing profile on no matter what device people are looking at. The most amazing profile on no matter what device. Nice. Sorry. I don't think I'm getting my Twitter chat here. So let me just pull that up separately. Here we are. There you go. Pop out chat. And there we are. We are live. All right, cool. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure that I was able to see everything you guys are saying, but now I have my Twitter chat here as well. I'm going to go ahead and post the space here in the Twitter chat just in case and nobody has seen it. But yeah, this is pretty much how you update your profile. Of course, we're going to have continuous updates, so this is not all. But for right now, this is what you can do. 140 characters on the personal description, the desktop, tablet, and mobile banners, and then, of course, all of your social links. So just allow yourself, if you're a great trader, people are going to go to your page because remember, BullRush is completely transparent. People will go to your page and people will want to know what you're doing and they'll want to follow you. And you know, if you're a great trader and you have a Discord about trading, people want to join that Discord as well. So let's hop back into this competition here. Oh, and in case you don't know, while we're right here, we have our 1 hour trading competition starting in about 15 minutes at 9 o'clock. So if this news trading competition wasn't enough and you want more fast-paced trading, make sure you hop in that. That's a free competition. Again, free, F-R-E-E, $0 competition to enter and 100% upside if you win. So make sure you hop in there. We also have another free competition, our crypto weekend competition. That's every single weekend. If you get sad on the weekends because you can't trade and you're really feeling lonely and you're missing the charts, hop into this competition. This is a great competition where you can sharpen your skills, and if you don't know about crypto, learn about crypto. If you like crypto and you know about crypto, trade and you might win a prize. And if you're not in this yet, too bad. Fortunately, you can't be, but you could be in the next months. Every single month, on top of our prizes that we give out. Remember, first place $750, second place $250, and third place $100 for just having the most XP of that month. The top 50 people will be registered in this XP trading competition, where first place will win 25,000 credits or $250. Second place will win 10,000 credits or $100, and third place will win 5,000 credits or $50. So if you didn't do the math there, if you get first place in the XP leaderboard, you win $750, and then if you happen to win first place in the XP leaderboard champions competition, you also win $250. So $750 plus $250 equals $1,000. You just made $1,000 by spending how much? Spending $0. So no brainer right there. But you know, before I just keep shamelessly plugging everything here on the website, because it's also great for you guys not to take advantage of, let's hop back into that Trade the News competition. Boom, and we have new, let me just give it another refresh ski here for good measure. But we have another new leader. We got Joseph King here in first place with 4.07% returns. One thing I'd like to mention, look at these returns. Very reasonable returns. Not like a lot of these other trading competitions where it's 50, even 50% returns is a lot. But, some of these competitions have 1,000% returns. Like, brother, ooh, what are you doing? That's not how that works. But, so here, Joseph King, we got 4.07% returns. He's in first place, securing that first place position. We got Farzival 84 in second place with 3.92% returns, only 0.15% behind from the leader. And we got Fast 55 in third place with 2.80% returns, only 1.28% behind from the leader. All very tight, all very close. We got Gold Trader here in second, NZD USD in first. Wait. Did it just change in front of my eyes? Oh my lord. We got Farzival 84 in first place now with 3.80% returns, and Joseph King popped all the way down to fourth place now with 2.91% returns, and everybody from in the top 4 places now is again within 1% from the first placer. This is insane. Do you see how much this goes? If you're not in this competition, hop in this competition right now. If you can still enter, no, you can't enter. So sorry. Next month, hop in the Trade the News, because these are the most active, most exciting competitions. I swear, this is getting crazy. Yeah, we got Fast 55, second place with 3.25% returns, only 0.65 back. We got Joseph King hopped up here in third place with 2.73% returns, only 1.16% back from first place. Lots of movement here. These guys are moving around faster than yeah, we'll save that one for the late night show. But wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's check out some of our tournaments here. If you don't know or you don't remember, we just had our 750K Trade House Funds tournament competition running. First place gets a $250,000 challenge. Second gets 100K. Second and third gets 100K. Fourth through sixth get 50K challenges, and seventh through 12th get 25K challenge, and the top 100 people are going to get 100 promo credits. But enough of me talking. Let's see what we got going on here. So look, this is a month-long competition, and you saw we finally got 50% returns here, but you're still not those 2,000% returns that you see in a lot of other competitions. So we got FX Kesey in first place with 53. Let's view the leaderboard here. In Group 1, remember how tournaments work. We first split people up into 2 groups based on your XP score, and then the top 50% from each group are going to move on to the second round to compete for the actual prize. So in Group 1, we got FX Kesey here with 53% returns, trading US 30. We got Justin FME 999 in second place with 28.47% returns. 24% back from first place. And then we got The Ghost in third place with 23.45% or 29% back from first place. Let's check out the other group. Group 2, we got my boy FX Amir here in first place with 32.60%. I believe he's won like $1,000 or more on BullRush already, because I know I've covered him in some other competitions. So let's check out his what's up, Master Trade for Best? How you doing, brother? You in any competitions now that we can check out? Are you in the news trading competition? Let me know if you're in the news trading competition. I'll shout you out here, and we'll look at what you're doing. But he's in the 750. Let's look at this. Yeah, so he's won 150,000 credits, so he's won $1,500, and then another 2.5K credits, another 25,000 credits during the U.S. presidential election one. So he has won quite a bit, about 17. He's getting close to 2K. He's getting close to $2,000 worth of earnings here just by trading, and he's from Nigeria. So my boy FX Amir from Nigeria, almost $2,000 in winnings here on BullRush. And how many competitions? He's completed 136 competitions. He's only won 3 competitions. So keep that in mind. 3 competitions, and my boy Amir is almost at 2K in BullRush winnings. $2,000 USD in BullRush competitions. And if we look here, this was a free competition, so he didn't pay anything to enter. Free competition, free competition, free competition. So $2,000 in winnings, and how much did he pay to enter these competitions? $0. $0. And guess what? You know what he got that's even more important than that $2,000? Knowledge. Knowledge. He learned, because what did Ty Lopez say? The more you learn, the more you earn. And this is why this man has won almost $2,000 without putting a single penny into BullRush. So this could be you. Just enter our competitions. And guess what? Another thing that I like to always tell people is before you go and you spend all your money on prop firm challenges that you're statistically, I'm not trying to, put anybody down or anything, but statistically, you're most likely going to fail a prop firm challenge. Hop into one of our challenges and test your skills for as little as $5. For as little as $5, you can go and see, because if you can pass one of our challenges, you can pass a prop firm challenge. Hop in there, pay $5 to do the 2-to-1 challenge, and if you win, $14. And then take that and buy a $10 challenge. If you win that, you win $28. And then take that and buy a $25 challenge, and go so on and so on and so on until you have enough BullRush prize winnings to cash out and put that into a real prop firm challenge and get funded, or put it into a brokerage. But I always get back to this because I think these challenges are just something that, unmatched. You know what I mean? Unmatched. And how could I forget one more announcement since we got 352 people watching this right now. We have another announcement that is going to change the game. This is an earth-shattering announcement. So hold on to your seats, strap in, make sure you got your seatbelt on, because this is about to rock your world. You can't yet, but starting on March 21st, you'll be able to build your own competitions. Build your own competition. If anybody's ever played fantasy football or done fantasy sports or anything like that, this is very similar. So now if you got a couple friends, 4, 5, 6, 20 friends that you know, and you're always arguing, oh, I'm a better trader, I'm a better trader, I'm a better trader, now you can put it to the test. Now you can go and you can create your own competition. You can you can decide what the entry fee is. So all of your friends put in $10, and that goes to the prize pool, and you guys can compete and see who is the best trader. And guess what? There's one more thing. You can also choose how much you take as a percentage for yourself for creating the competition, because building a competition will cost 500 credits. You could use promo credits or real credits, but it'll cost 500 credits or $5 to create. So if you'd like, what you can do, if you charge $10 to enter, you can choose what percentage of that $10, up to 23%, that you want to keep, right? So hypothetically, you get charged $5 by us for creating the competition, and you charge $10 to all your friends to entering the competition, right? We'll take, and you want to take 10% just so you can make your money back, right? You get 5 people to enter, boom, now you broke even. You don't get charged the $5, or we still charge you, but you made your money back for the $5, and you now all your 5 friends compete, and there is money in the prize pool, and whoever wins wins that prize pool. This is another thing that's fully customizable, so you'll be able to choose the account size anywhere from $5,000 all the way up to, I believe, $1 million is what you can pick for your account size. You can choose your drawdown, the duration of the competition. You can max out participants. So if you only want 5 people, the first 5 of your friends that sign up, boom, sorry to the other 5, they can't compete. You can choose your own custom branding. So just how I showed over here before in your achievements panel, those banners and everything, you can choose exactly how you want your competition to look. You can choose the description of the competition, the rules of the competition, the look of the competition, the name of the competition. You can call it Davin is the best live streamer in the world competition. Whatever you want, you can choose. So that's something to look out for. We'll be releasing a lot more information on that. I probably already said too much, but we'll be releasing a lot more information on that very soon. But look out for that March 21st, and you're going to be able to do that right here in the build. If you go to competitions, go all the way to the bottom here and build your own competition. You'll be able to do that there. So you don't want to miss out on that amazing feature. You don't want to miss out on that amazing feature. Before we hop into the next, hop back into this competition, I just wanted to go over a little bit of news, some new things in the market, and of course, we talked about BullRush enough. I was chilling BullRush a lot here, but of course, BullRush is the best platform in the world. So I have to make sure that you guys are aware of all the amazing things that are happening. But before we go on with that, and before we hop back into the competition here, I do have one quick commercial here. So let's hop in and let's hear what our CEO, Trent Hare, has to say. and let's go.
Welcome to BullRush Trading Competitions, where the thrill of trading meets the excitement of competitions. Are you ready to win big cash prizes? Well, come compete with BullRush, where you have the ability on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to win real cash prizes. At BullRush, we believe that trading competitions should be challenging and rewarding at the same time. You'll join an elite group of traders from around the world as you compete for cash prizes in these daily, weekly, and month-long competitions. We look forward to seeing you there. At BullRush, there's a competition for every skill set as well as every style of trading. We have day trader competitions where you can test your scalping strategies. We have weekly and month-long competitions where you can go and test your swing trading and position holding competitions. We even have news trading competitions where you can test your skills during news events to see if you are a good trader. Additionally, we have multi-round competitions and tournaments where it's a multi-stage where traders get divided into groups and they progress through the different groups until ultimately a champion is crowned in the final round. These last anywhere from 2 rounds to 12-round durations. With BullRush, you're not just joining a trading competition, you're joining a community. We foster a great competitive environment through our Discord channels, through our YouTube videos, and even through live chat features within the dashboard. And don't just trade once. Our unique XP score system allows you to grow at your own pace through our unique tracking mechanism where you earn points for anything you do in the system, from logging in to answering daily trivia to competing in competitions. Of course, if you win the competitions, you get more XP and you grow as a trader throughout that process. So are you ready to take your trading to the next level with BullRush? Click the link to join now and start winning cash prizes.
Thank you, Trent. That was great. Sorry if that was a little loud, but had to get a quick word from our sponsor, BullRush. They're the ones who make all of this happen. If you haven't joined BullRush or you haven't deposited anything, if you want to do any of these challenges or start your own competition, use that code AMA promo for a 100% deposit bonus. You put in $50 in the system, we'll throw you an extra $50 just out of the kindness of our hearts. So make sure you use that code AMA promo and get a 100% deposit bonus. Now for the meat and potatoes, the moment you've all been waiting for. Tariffs. I know it's a fun topic, but Trump announced some new tariffs on Tuesday that I think we all need to look at and, evaluate. And of course, if you don't know and you're trading, you're at a disadvantage. So everybody should be aware of that. And we're going to be talking about them heavily in that Twitter space that's going to happen in about 30 minutes. So we have a new tariff on Tuesday. President Trump announced that he's implementing a 25% additional tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico and a 10% additional import on imports from China. Energy resources from Canada will have a lower 10% tariff. But on Wednesday, Trump did make an exemption on car makers, imports for car makers, and any good that falls under the U.S.-Mexico Canada Agreement or USMCA. There's also a 25% tariff on EU imports. The U.S. will impose a 25% tariff on goods imported from the European Union with a particular focus on the automotive sector. President Trump stated that the EU was formed to screw the United States, underscoring his administration's stance on the issue. Typical, funny. Economic impact. So analysts warn that these tariffs could significantly affect the global economy, potentially disrupting trade relationships and leading to an increase in consumer prices. The European Union estimates a potential impact of approximately 28 billion euros, which is about 4 times larger than the previous tariffs imposed back in 2018. Thank you, Master Trade for Best, on the congratulations. I'm glad you caught it. Appreciate it. Sorry. Back to tariffs. In response to the U.S. tariffs, both the European Union and affected countries like Canada and Mexico are considering implementing their own tariffs on U.S. goods. The tit-for-tat strategy raises concerns about potential escalation to a full-on trade war. I know Canada has already stated that they're removing a lot of, I don't know if it's all of, but a lot of U.S. imported liquors and alcohol out of their shops. I'm worried. I'm a big fan of Corona, my favorite beer. Don't want to be having to pay more on that, so I might have to stockpile this weekend if it's not already too late. The following announcement: financial markets reacted negatively. The Stocks Europe 600 index fell by 0.8%, reflecting investors' apprehension about the escalating trade tensions and their potential impact on the global economy. So, what do you guys think about that? I think we've heard the talks about a trade war coming a lot recently, and sorry. We've heard about the talks of a trade war coming a lot recently, and we've heard a lot of different numbers being thrown out. 25% is a lot. I think, let me go back to my. So also on Wednesday, he also reduced the tariff on potash, which is a key ingredient for fertilizers needed by U.S. farmers, from 25% to 10%. The White House has officially. A White House official said about 50% of U.S. imports from Mexico and 62% from Canada will still face tariffs. Those proportions could change as firms change their practices in response to the order. So the S&P 500 share index, which tracks the biggest listed American companies, ended down nearly 1.8% yesterday on Thursday. George Godber, who is a fund manager at Polar Capital, said that the hokey pokey with Trump's tariffs has made it a night on nay on impossible. Sorry, I've never seen that word. NIGH. A nay on impossible for firms to manage their production lines and putting pressure on the U.S. economy. Meanwhile, he said is galvanizing a response from Europe, especially Germany. So we've seen more positive reactions to European markets. In signing the order, Trump dismissed the suggestion that he was walking back the measures because of concerns about the stock market. Nothing to do with the market, Trump said. I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening. Sorry, I didn't mean to do the accent, but I have to. So one of the reasons that we I can show you this real quick, that he pulled it back for cars. Here we can see the supply chain for a lot of car manufacturing, or the engine parts. So powdered aluminum is sent from Tennessee, turned into rods in Pennsylvania, and then imported to Canada, where the rods are shaped and polished in Canada. Then they're shipped to Mexico, which assembles the pistons, or assembles the rods into pistons, which then they're sent over to Michigan, where the pistons become part of an engine. We can kind of see that. Obviously, short term, this would increase the prices of engines and prices of cars a lot. But realistically, even looking at this chart, we can kind of assume that things will level out long term, even if these tariffs stay, and manufacturers would just move. If it's cheaper, they would just move some of this manufacturing into the United States, like for example, rods being polished, shaped and polished. I'm not a car manufacturing expert, but I'm assuming that could be done, and we could figure out how to do that. If we can build SpaceX rockets, I'm assuming we can build, shape and polish some rods, and also assemble the rods into pistons. But very interesting, very interesting. Good thing that all USMCA remains untouched, but about $1 billion in trade enters the U.S. from Mexico and Canada each day that does not claim duty-free exemptions under USMCA, since it has historically enjoyed low or no tariffs. Daniel Anthony, president of Trade Partnerships Worldwide. So about $1 billion has been entering Mexico every day that is not duty-free from USMCA, which will be affected by these tariffs. I got one more news story that I'm going to hop into, and then we'll hop in back into the competition and check out what's happening in the markets really quick. Just want to make sure I get this news story done so I can hop off and get ready for that Twitter space. But Bitcoin recently slid. So if anybody was watching the news yesterday at around 7 o'clock yesterday, and let me pull up my Bitcoin chart so I could talk about that when that happens, when that comes up here. But Bitcoin, Trump established, of course, we know he's establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. President Trump on Tuesday signed an executive order to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, marking a significant shift in U.S. digital asset policy. So, in the signing of the executive order, the reserve will be funded exclusively with approximately 200,000 Bitcoin. I believe it was like 190,000, something in the 190,000s area, but rounded up to 200,000 Bitcoin seized in criminal and civil forfeiture cases, ensuring no cost to taxpayers. So, it's 89,000. So at today's price, I'm going to give you exact number. Oh, it's one of those sideways things. You see, I can't. But, oh, shoot. All right, here you go. It is $17,941,600,000 worth of assets now in our strategic reserve. I know, I think I saw a number out there that said that the Bitcoin that the U.S. government has already sold that were seized and civil forfeitured was a loss, opportunity loss of I think it was like $20 or $30 million so far just in the last few weeks. So them not selling that off and putting it into strategic reserve is good for two reasons. One, we now have a really strategic reserve, and let's say Bitcoin goes to $1 million. Now that's 200,000 Bitcoin that is taxpayers didn't have to pay for, but it is, it's a little reserve for the government there for, possibly pay off our debt or something like that. And then second, obviously, a selling of 200,000 or $17 billion worth of Bitcoin at one time by the government, which could happen at any moment right now. Could be detrimental to the Bitcoin market, could cause huge panic, huge sell-offs, and of course, not good. So, following the announcement, Bitcoin's price did experience a decline, reflecting investors' disappointment that the reserve would not involve new government purchases of the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was down around 3,000 when the news broke at around 7 p.m. yesterday, but we have seen a slow climb back. So if we hop over here into the chart, we see here 7:20, about 20 minutes after the announcement, we saw a huge dip here from 88,000 all the way down to $84-ish thousand, and then of course a couple minutes after that at 8 o'clock it started to rise up back to 89, and it's kind of been hovering, slowly creeping back up there. Again, not financial advice, but I see a really good deal right here, a nice on sale sign right here right now, especially since we're doing this executive order on the strategic reserve. The executive order also establishes a U.S. digital asset stockpile for cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin acquired through similar forfeiture proceedings. If you don't remember, before we announced that, or we didn't announce, but the Trump administration announced that they would do Solana, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So, and I believe Cardano was one of them as well. So that's very interesting. And the Secretaries of Treasury and Commerce are authorized to develop budget-neutral strategies for acquiring additional Bitcoin, provided these strategies incur no additional cost to American taxpayers. Now, one thing that I know that I've been reading on the interwebs and when I was researching this story that a lot of people are concerned about is there's no kind of executive order, there's no mandate of not selling this. So, of course, as we know in America here, we get a whole new administration every every 4 years. Sometimes it flip-flops from red to blue, Republican to Democrat, liberal to conservative, however you want to call it. Sometimes it flips, sometimes it stays the same, but of course it does change every 4 years, where priorities and goals can change every 4 years. So one of the concerns here is we hold this Bitcoin, and then in 4 years we get a new administration that is completely against crypto, and they sell it all, dump it all, and it just causes a huge panic, and we're back to square one. So I know that a lot of people were pushing for some sort of mandate or executive order to protect the Bitcoin from ever being sold in the future by another administration for no good reason. So that's something that we got to look into, and we have to be wary of. Let's hop back in real quick before we go into our competition and see what has changed here. Let's see. Do we think anything's changed? Wow. We still have, let me hit a little refresh ski on this, see if anything's changed. So we got Fariv's 84 in first place with 4.93% returns. We got King Cade H in second place with 4.58% returns, or 0.35% back from first place. And in third place, we got Minority 18 with 4.43% returns, or half a percentage back, 0.50% back from first place. Man, it is a close race again. The top 5 people are all within 1% of the first placer. Very interesting here. Very interesting here. Chasing 4 in 6th place here. Let's see what people are trading. Wow. 2nd, 3rd, and 5th place all have not closed a trade yet. So they're riding hard with them, assuming a few open trades. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah. So their balance is 100,000 still. They've never closed a trade, and their equity is 103,000. Yeah, we can't see anything. We can't see how many lots they're trading. Can't see what their win rate is, but right now their equity is up. Yeah, no, the Trump's tariffs are crazy. I would agree. Master Trade for Best. Yeah, unfortunately, the dollar's being weakened. I see other currencies being strengthened. So depending on what you trade here, I think you could definitely capitalize on it. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, this is all out of our control. There's nothing we can do it. They're gonna tariff whatever they want. So the only thing we can do is make sure we capitalize by making the right trades in forex and in crypto. As far as the economy, living in the U.S., obviously I care about inflation a little bit. I don't want to have to spend a lot of money on the things I buy, and I love maple syrup. Like I said, I like Corona, so I like things from both of these countries. And like as we saw, even a lot of the manufacturing for cars, a lot of pieces are manufactured in Canada. A lot of things are machined and assembled in Mexico. So I think short term, let's say these tariffs, go on indefinitely, for the next 4 years. I think definitely within the next 1 or 2 years, we're going to see some struggle. We're going to see prices rise a ton here in the U.S. As far as just, consumer spending power in the U.S. will definitely go down quite a bit. I saw that, and let me see if I have this up. Where did I see this report? Yeah, I don't know if I have it up here. Yeah, I don't know where I saw it, but again, when I was researching this, I saw something along the lines of, it was a breakdown of how much things could go up. I know cars, the price of cars could go up by over 10%, or on average $10,000 to $12,000 per car. So that could be a big effect. Thankfully, I bought a car recently, so hopefully I won't have to buy a car anytime soon. But that's one big effect. Yeah, eggs is crazy. That's for a whole nother reason. That's not for inflation. There was recently, I don't know if it's solved yet. I haven't honestly checked on it, but there was a huge virus going around, and I believe it killed like over 50% of the population of chickens in America. I think the number was closer. Let's look that up. Yeah, so more than 20 million. So since 2022, over 145 million birds have died. But just last quarter, so in 3 months, 20 million egg-laying chickens in the U.S. died because of the bird flu. So yeah, that's what's causing the huge shortage in eggs. I know I shop at Costco and Publix. If anybody is down here in America, you know about Costco. If anybody's down here in South Florida, you know about Publix. Costco removed the area, like so if you don't know, Costco's a big wholesale grocery store, and they sell everything on pallets, right? They don't even have the pallets where the eggs are supposed to go. I remember I went there about 2 weeks ago, and they had just the empty pallet where the eggs were. And I went there last week, and they didn't even have the area. They removed the little area, the section for the eggs. So they don't have eggs, and I don't think they're going to have eggs anytime soon. And yeah, egg prices are crazy. I'm paying, I buy like the natural, cage-free eggs. Free roaming eggs, the brown ones, and they went from like $4 or $5 all the way up to like $9 a 12 pack. It's insane. I've seen some places in the United States, they're all the way up to $1 an egg, which is insane. I remember when I was in college, eggs used to be the struggle food. We used to buy like the 30 pack of eggs, and we just eat eggs for breakfast and lunch, and maybe have something nice for dinner, but breakfast and lunch. So yeah, the prices of eggs have gone crazy. I don't think that's a direct result in tariffs. I think that's a result obviously because of this bird flu, but crazy things happening. Let's do one more check here on the competition, and then I'm gonna get ready. And don't forget, at 9:30 in about 10 minutes, we're gonna have that Twitter space. So let's check out this one last shout out for this competition. Hopefully everybody does great here. We got Pervaz in first place with 6.55% returns. Firas M in second place with 5.52% returns, or 1% back from first place. We got Serja Kat K in third place with 3.69% returns, or 2.86% back from first place. And we got King Cade H in fourth place, 3.50% returns, or 3.05% back from first place. So make sure you keep an eye on this. We got a few people disqualified now, but good luck to everybody in this competition. Like I said, make sure you hop into our Twitter. Make sure you click the link that I just posted in the chat to join our Twitter space. You do not want to miss this. We have 5 really great people that are going to be in that space. We have let me pull it up just while we're here. 30 seconds. And so we got Kevin Malone of Malone Wealth. We got Rajan Dahl of D&D Trading. We got Blake Murrow. We got Kit from ICT Concepts. Of course, we got Trent Hare, our BullRush CEO. And then we got me, Davin. And we're all going to be talking about President Trump's economy and the impact on financial markets. We're going to talk about how it affects crypto, Forex, stocks, and of course, just the general economy. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be an amazing live stream. So make sure you are there. Be there or be square, as the kids say. I've had a great time. I hope to see you guys in the Twitter space. And of course, I'll see you next week. Have an amazing weekend. Stay safe. Happy trading. Trade, compete, win. And hop in that Twitter space. Use code AMA promo also. Use code AMA promo for a 100% deposit bonus. Hop in that Twitter space. I'm watching you right now. Click that link and hop in the Twitter space. Trade for best regarding gasoline. There's not much dissolution, or is the price too high? Honestly, I've seen it fairly stagnant as far as like at least in South Florida, the price of gasoline has been fairly the same. I honestly try to not look at the gas prices. I try to just put my card in, and because at the end of the day, gas is one of those things that no matter how expensive it is, I need it. I need it to get to work. I need it to get around. So I haven't looked at it that much, but from what I can see, it's stayed fairly stagnant the last, I would say, 1 month. But I will keep an update. I'll check some gas prices, and I'll talk about it next live stream next Friday. Hop in that Twitter space. I will see you there.